Hello each person and welcome lower back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you usually, that is Rich doing some other video nowadays on XRP, so I hope you are all having a top-notch day nowadays anywhere you are on this splendid global. We are going to communicate approximately XRP, and I got to start with this from Jack the Rippler. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell has that the Federal Reserve will no longer establish a CBDC throughout his management. Take a listen. Something that worries me loads is the idea that we would even appear to be China in any manner. So, can I have your dedication that as long as you're the chairman of the Federal Reserve System, that we can in no way have a central bank virtual currency? Yes. Thank you for that. I think it's extraordinarily vital. That makes me very happy to listen. You are saying that. So right away, the Bitcoin maxis suppose that it is over for XRP, but we are now not going to have a primary bank virtual foreign money. Instead, the United States is going to use a non-public stablecoin like RLUSD. Yes, Ripple CBDC, non-public ledger without delay, makes use of XRP. Documented 3 instances, another delusion debunked. And if you were to take out CBDC, here, you and insert stablecoin, it would still make use of XRP because XRP is going to transport RLUSD everywhere in the world. But it also delivered up this difficulty once more as well, Ripple placing you up for virtual slavery. And mark of the beast, no marvel it is better than Bitcoin. Ripple XRP, you may be pressured to use it. Now they use that put up as a slam towards Ripple, but in which did this narrative come from? It began here. XRP equals social credit rating and implantable microchips. It is cheap for Christians to hold to something that Satan has orchestrated. Take a listen to what she says right here. Well, in case you examine the planning and the layout and the competition, it is fluid proper now. There's opposition over what the layout may be. It become very interesting. I won't bore you with all of the details, but I had a first-rate experience in Denmark 12 months in the past, and I changed into looking to parent out what's going on in Denmark. They had one of the tech corporations in Denmark became being paid with the aid of American Navy to give you a chip that would be implanted within the human frame that might combine with Ripple. So Ripple is a crypto, and it's one that's gotten plenty of advertising from the American established order in my enjoy, just my influence. A Danish tech organization to come up with an implantable chip so as to combine with Ripple. And this is what it looks as if proper here. Now, right here's my thoughts in this. I recognize a whole lot of people consider this narrative. I'm in no way getting a chip installed me, period. It's simply now not going to manifest. But I don't. Suppose it is the mark of the beast system, even though Chris Larsson appears to be a globalist that's on board for a brand new international order, one world forex system. But I want to know what your thoughts are on this due to the fact I get mixed narratives from human beings. Some humans say you're genuinely loopy. Look at all of the desirable human beings which might be maintaining XRP. They need to apply their XRP money to help different humans in the world. And I constantly notion that people had been selected to maintain XRP for a cause because it took a whole lot of vision to hold this cryptocurrency. But I certainly want to realize what your thoughts are. And me, in my opinion, I'm never getting that chip. I just wanted to touch on this yet again due to the fact that is being pointed out once more through the Bitcoin maxis, which is Bitcoin. Trump may additionally have banned a retail CBDC. However, a wholesale CBDC continues to be at the desk. Take a concentrate to Maxine Waters. Just quickly upon taking office, President Trump signed a government order banning the advent and issuance of a U.S. primary financial institution. Virtual currency, additionally known as CBDC, the U.S. is now the simplest U.S. of a within the global to impose a presidential ban on CBDC, even as China and Europe are free to guide the worldwide aggressive panorama. I simply get that during there due to the fact our principal financial institution. Why do not they need a primary bank concerned? Well, if I can simply add a couple thoughts to that, I mean, appearance, I recognize there is a number of execs and cons about a retail CBDC. However, we need the Federal Reserve to hold doing research and development in the area of virtual property. If you need digital property and tokenization to certainly grow as a sector, then the federal bill's infrastructure have to be geared to handle that. And so it really is why we need the Federal Reserve to do paintings on this region. Unfortunately, the govt order suggests it cannot. Gentlemen, I say down with the Fed, and I suppose they should outsource it away from the Fed, only because what true has the Fed completed for any of us? They create inflation, after which fake to combat off inflation on the cost of the taxpayer and the American citizen. I suppose the purpose that they're stepping into a private path is due to the fact I think they already plan on ending the Fed in some unspecified time in the future. A gold-backed foreign money will give up the Fed. That's the manner I look at it. And Ripple scored some other huge win right here. Big win for fintechs in Europe. The ECB has published decision that gives non-financial institution payment service carriers, together with regulated stablecoin issuers, direct get right of entry to Euro device, relevant bank charge systems like SEPA and TIPS. This decision, rooted inside the instant payments regulation that got here into pressure earlier this YR, can lessen reliance on traditional banks for fiat settlements, developing an extra stage playing discipline and boosting opposition and innovation. In EU payments, I just like the way they positioned Mecca in area first beforehand of this, and I assume America will maximum probably go inside the identical course with stablecoin regulations and Fed now, but this indicates that RLUSD can be applied in Europe. I even count on Ripple to announce RLUR. I'm positive that'll be coming sooner or later this year. This comes from Eleanor Tourette. As in step with this very helpful table, we ought to see the SEC Gov, well-known Grayscale's XRP Spot ETF, submitting as early as Thursday, February 13th, the next day. If indeed it chooses to well-known it, the SEC usually has around 15 days to renowned A19B4 submitting, and Grayscale filed their conversion application on January 30th. Either way, it have to deliver us a terrific idea of how the modern SecGov Commission is thinking about XRP. We could see an ETF very quickly, and the fact that this ETF is now on the table, maybe they will rush to quit. The Ripple versus SEC case as well. Let's desire this all performs out superb for Ripple. This could get XRP charge motion moving another time. Ripple XRP fam, the golden age of virtual assets hearing. Corey Garrison, partner, Steptoe LLP. The SEC should first interpret that digital assets aren't securities. Second,